Para quem gosta de músculos, o programa de hoje é um prato cheio. A nossa entrevista de hoje é com a última sensação de Hollywood, Jean-Claude Van Damme. So tell me, why did you decide to move to LA?
To make movies, because this is the mecca of making movies.
And do you still feel a foreigner here?
We're all foreigners, except the Indians. But I came later than the other one.
And how do you feel? You feel
I feel like
home?
it's my country, yes, because I came here with a dream, and I love the city of Los Angeles. I love the people. I love all different types of areas like Chinatown, Japanese town. It's one of the best cities in the world. I tell you why. In Los Angeles, you can do anything you want, anytime you want. People think it's a dead city. It is not if you know LA well. You've got so many places to go, and it's so large. And because I'm paying so much taxes, I feel like I'm American.
Oh, good. Because of the taxes. What about
No,
your
not
accent?
about the taxes. That's a joke.
No. What about your accent?
We both have an accent,
Yeah.
and we're both doing
Yours
well.
is thicker than mine.
I know. I'm very thick, and that's not my fault if I'm.
But do you feel comfortable? People may make jokes about it.
About the accent?
Your accent.
Yeah, but healthy one. They don't try to distract me with the accent. I think they enjoy a French accent. It's like a French flavor. It's like romantic for some people. They even love it.
Good.
Because I try to work on the accent, and they told me, don't do it, just stay the way you are.
Have you ever dreamed of being a star?
Yeah, since I was a baby.
Really?
I mean, a kid, yeah. I love movies.
What do you say to yourself? I'm going to be the...
Not that way. It's part of people want to be loved. Not too many people saying that because they are scared and they have a complex, but people, they like to be wanted. Everybody in life want to be wanted and loved. And being a star, it's part of that. You become successful, and you know in every countries, people are watching you, they listen to you, and it's like an accomplishment of being loved.
And what do you think are the reasons of your success?
The reason of my success, I believe in my dream, I push hard, and
Your acting or your body?
it's not even the acting on the body. You have so many guys in Los Angeles with a good body, better than me. You go to the gym next door, they have guys with wonderful bodies. It's part of charm, promotion, timing, hard working, find a good project, putting pieces together. It's part of a big enterprise.
And do you think your movies show who you really are?
No, not yet. I'm just starring. I did like 8 movies as a lead actor. About 10 movies, I played 2 bad guys. And I'm so young, I'm 32 years old, and I've got so much to prove and so much to do to become better and to show the real Van Damme. I want to do love stories with action, comedy, funny movie, laughing.
What do you want to show of yourself?
I want to show more me, and I'm a happy guy and a funny guy in real life. I love to go in a restaurant with some friends and to have a big dinner and being happy and make jokes and being fast and being charming. And all of my movies, I play that silent hero, and people believe a hero has to be very quiet and silent to be strong. But if a guy can be happy and funny and suddenly, and go back to funny, it's like, what a transition.
So you do you think you are not that tough? So you do you think you are not that tough? I mean.
No, I'm very tough.
Are you?
Yeah, because tough people don't like to show they're tough. You see people like with they're trying to play an image of being strong. They're not strong. The strongest people are the sweetest people because they know they're strong and they have nothing to prove.
Do you like of being considered a sex symbol?
It don't upset me.
But do you like it?
Yeah, it's great.
And be considered a violent man?
I'm not.
But you are considered, I mean, your
In the
characters
movies.
are.
Yeah, in the
And
movies.
I think people...
No, I think people, they know the difference between a movie and the news on TV, what's going on around the world. But you're right, some of my movies, we have some action with violence. But you have a story about the good and the bad one, and the good, they're trying to protect the good one against the bad one. So that's maybe the cause why sometimes we have to get violent. And it's selling. For example, if I make a joke in English, in Brazil or in Belgium, nobody going to understand the joke. But if I punch somebody in the face, in Brazil or China, America, it's universal movie, and those movies, they make a lots of money because people, they love to go to movies to take the tension of violence away. They know it's a movie and they go, yeah, 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 and then they come out of it, let's go have a dinner and let's go make love.
You are known because of your fights and your muscles, and your movies are very violent, as you said. Do you personally like this image?
That's the image I have right now. I'm trying to go to different types of movies, but I love action because when I was a kid, I was not a very strong child. I was very skinny and I was not too good looking. And I changed myself because I train every day in the gym, so I was having hero. And because those hero, and even they were violent, I became somebody strong and nice.
What hero?
Guys like Steve McQueen, Paul Newman. You know, I saw those guys like Kirk Douglas, the father, and Spartacus. At that time, to me, was very strong. And I always enjoy to see a strong person.
You were stronger than them, aren't you?
No, yes, but when I was young, I was very small.
But now you are very
strong
man.
I'm training every day.
Yeah?
It's good to train.
How long did you train? Do you train?
About 3 hours a day, 3 to 4 hours a day. But
and are you really good muscle?
I've got very good muscle.
Show me.
You can feel it here.
Let's see. Yeah, okay.
You like it?
No, it's not my... I'm a little bit afraid of, you know.
Big guys?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I think they are too heavy.
But they can protect you in case of a problem.
Let me ask you something else.
Okay.
Are you trying to change this image?
The image, I'm not trying to change. You talk about going from action.
This image of, you know, action.
I believe a guy with strong muscle can be, you see, people are not ready yet in 1992, some people, to accept a guy with lots of weapons in his pocket. If she's handsome, if a woman is handsome, she's a bimbo. She's not smart because she's too beautiful to be smart. Example, you're beautiful. Are you an actress? Are you a model? No, I'm a businesswoman. Are you? Impossible. You're too good looking to be a businesswoman, right? No. A man with muscle, he's not supposed to be smart. You know why? He's got muscle. No. If a guy has muscle and he's good looking and he's smart, some people get jealous. You call that ego problem. So what I'm trying to explain, you can have everything. It depends from you. I was born without muscles. I made my muscles by training every day to the gym. And I became an actor because I want to become an actor. And I've got to be smart to survive in the business and to promote movies. And I'm trying to be better every day.
Do you see this movie, Nowhere to Run, as a transition from an action star to an actor more sensitive?
Yeah, a slow transition, not a very big one. And you have to go step by step, because if you go too big and too fast, it's not so good.
And aren't you afraid to change this image? Because you made a lot of success, I mean.
Right. I'm not afraid of nothing, because I came from Belgium with nothing. And if I go back with nothing, I'm back to normal. So I came with nothing and I became somebody, so why should I be afraid?
All right. And you said that when people go to the movies to see these violent movies, they can release their tension. But don't you think this kind of violence can contribute to increase the violence in the streets?
No, no, because let's don't take movies as an excuse for people to be violent. Human beings, since Christ, are fighting human beings. People love to go to war. It's not because Van Damme or Schwarzenegger or Stallone, we have guys like Saddam Hussein. Has nothing to do with that. People love to fight since years ago, since the Middle Age, since before that. That's inside the people. That's the law of the jungle. They are warriors. But what I'm saying, and that's an answer to you, it's like I'm attached to a Make-A-Wish Foundation. It's children with problems, with cancer. They're going to die in 2-3 months. And they have heroes. And they want to see guys like Van Damme, like an action star, to spend some time. Lots of people understand action movies in 1992 with all the media. They understand a movie, it's made from fiction, with the angle of the camera, with a story. Everything is fake, the bullet, the blood. They know it's a movie. And I don't think my movies are making people violent on the street.
But you are their fantasy. They want to be like you.
Right.
So I think maybe they can be more violent than they really are. Don't you think so?
If you're a good person and they have to push in the movie that good person to the limit to fight, to the limit they have to push him, and he's got no other solution than to fight to protect the good one, it's a good cause. But if I do a movie where I'm walking on the street and I'm just kicking ass, I'm sorry about the expression, for nothing, it's a different concept.
Do you personally like violent movies?
I like movies, I believe. Like, for example, Silence of the Lambs. It was based on a true story. It was very violent, more violent than my movies, and it wins some Academy Awards. You know why? Because the acting was great, because it was based on a real story, and we see a guy eating another person, and it was well acclaimed, and it was a box office. And I love that movie, and maybe it's too violent, but I love it because it was a feeling of being so real and so good.
And do you like your movies?
Better and better, but I'm very upset. I want to do better and better.
Are you an aggressive person?
No.
Not at all?
No.
I mean, do you fight on the streets?
I run too fast. I run so fast they cannot catch me.
What do you mean? But have you ever...
No, I don't like to fight.
Never?
I fought before as a sport with rules and gloves and protection, and I never liked fighting. I was winning, but I never liked fighting. I never feel good as a fighter.
Tell me 1 or 2 defects.
Fault?
Yeah. No, your defects. Do you have any defect?
You mean fault?
Yeah,
like,
fault. Not qualities.
Impatient. And that's a big defect. Impatient. And you know what? I love to eat.
Really?
Yeah.
But do you make any diet or something?
Yeah, but I love to eat. It's a defect.
But you are not fat at all.
No, because I train a lot.
And you eat very much?
I eat a lot.
Really?
5-6 times a day.
And every kind of food?
No.
No diet?
No, lots of pasta and vegetables and fish. I love Japanese food, Chinese food.
Cakes, sweets?
That not too much.
Okay.
Sometimes, after a movie, when a movie is finished, lots of pressure for like 3-4 months, I like some cakes. How's the food in Brazil?
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah?
You gotta see it, you gotta go there. And what about your qualities? Tell me a quality, something.
If I'm pumped, not this, okay? If I'm pumped mentally, I can make everything go perfect because I've got great ambition. I'm enthusiastic. I love life. That's my great I love life and I love people. And also another quality, I know how to put people together, you know, to make them happy together.
Oh, really?
Make deals.
Mm-hmm. What is your big ambition? What do you want to be besides a star? You want money, you want fame? What is your goal?
Everything I want, it happened. And I'm happy to be healthy and be able to work because everything I want, it happened in my life. So I just want to do better and better movies, and that's lots of work.
How do you feel about criticism? If someone says something very bad about you, how do you feel in a negative review?
Okay, you have 10 reviews. If 10 reviews are saying bad stuff about me, I'll be upset. But you have in America about 252 reviews, and if 221 reviews were good, I'm happy.
Good. Are you afraid of what? What are your fears?
I'm afraid to die because I love life so much. Mm-hmm. I love life, I love food, I love people. So I'm afraid not to be able to accomplish what I want to accomplish, to do beautiful movies. So I'm afraid to die. Maybe because I'm so young.
Are you insecure of something? Do you have any?
Everybody's insecure. And yeah, I'm insecure like everybody else.
In what? What were you? You seem to be so strong. What are your weak points?
I'm insecure on my look, on my body, on my acting, on
your look on your body?
Of course, and that's why I'm so good, because I'm pushing and fighting every day against that insecurity to be better. People, the most insecure people are the most successful people. I talk about acting now. I'm not talking about politics.
Don't you feel that you are handsome or?
Yeah, but because I was insecure when I was 5, 6, 7 years old, and I was so small and so skinny, and I train every day, that strong man you're seeing here, Jean-Claude Van Damme, is not Jean-Claude Van Damme. It's him, but inside that strong man, you still have that small boy from Belgium who was dreaming to become a movie star and was so insecure and say it's an impossible dream because the parents, they say to him, it's impossible, you will never make it. So when your father and your mother are telling you it's impossible, it's hard to go against your blood.
Have you felt any rejection at the beginning? Or?
Plenty, every day, every minute. And you have to fight to make it better and to say it's possible. It's possible.
I read you had to wait for 6 hours in an office to show your skills.
Yeah, but that's nothing. I was in the office, so I was happy. I can wait 3 days and night. It's to be in the office took me 5 years to be in that office.
And in the 5 years, you've been sleeping in a rental car.
Yeah.
And have a tough time.
Tough time, but not so tough. Some people are. I was happy because it was difficult because I know how much I can do, and then I'm spending years for nothing. But some people are dying of cancer. Some people, they have disease. I'm healthy,
And lucky.
And lucky, so why should complain?
And
so don't feel sorry for me.
Tell me, to get this body, just train, or do you have to use any steroids? Or?
Never in my life.
Never?
No, no, never take drugs in my life, because drugs are giving, drugs, it's a big subject, but steroids are helping you to build muscle very fast. It took me 15 years to build my muscle, and I'm not so big. I look big on the screen.
Yeah, you are not that tall.
That's right, but I look big because I'm well balanced. So on the movie, I look like a giant because it's well defined.
Are you a good husband?
I'm a great husband.
Oh, tell me about that. The press said that you cheated on your last wife, and you confirmed.
Yes.
Tell me.
It's okay. What happened, it's like, it's a very difficult situation in my position, and every position man. And I know you're very happy to ask that question. You feel like a winner.
Oh,
and you made a mistake. It's not 4 times, it's 3 times. I know, people love gossip. And you have to sell. I mean, you're working for a TV station, and it's your job for you to make money with my private life, and I'm going to give it to you.
Good.
Okay, then you feel happy. It's okay. And I travel, I meet people, and I love people. And like I said, I fall in love with people, and I always go for better and better. And that's the way it happened, and that's life. You know, I'm not God, I'm just like Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Oh, and what attracts you to a woman?
Intelligence, and the drive for perfection, and a woman who can stay behind the husband and protect, strong.
Do you want a strong woman?
Yeah.
And are you a jealous man?
I don't think so.
Are they jealous of you?
A woman? Yeah. Yeah, it's normal, because it depends. If you need to have a relationship with your companion for her and me to understand life. And if she can understand that, it can be great. I need the cleaners. I start to sweat here.
That's okay. Thank you very much for your interview.
It's my pleasure.
Bye-bye.
Body count, body count.